Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And today's video is going to be an update video of my metallic emerald cockroaches. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so here we are, an update video of my metallic emerald cockroaches, or Pseudoglomeris magnifica. These guys, I've been keeping these guys now for a while now, and they are doing really well for me. And so, as you hopefully will see in this video, I'm getting plenty of nymphs, all sorts of sizes in here. Now they are set up fairly basically, so what's known as a large standard exterranarium or critter keeper, or whatever you want to sort of call it. Really, with basic organic compost at the bottom. A bit of cork bark that's slanted against the side. Then I do put leaf litter. There's a twig in here as well that was covered in lichens that they've cleared, so I need to get another twig of lichens for them. And then they just, they get their food and have which includes mainly apple, carrots, and sweet potatoes, the sort of staples, with others added in every now and then, and bee pollen, which is stuff they absolutely like. There's a road cricket in there that's got insome out. So I'll have to get that one out. So, but yeah, these guys are doing really fantastically. As you can see, they do climb up the plastic, so there is a barrier of Vaseline around the top, and here is my pot of bee pollen. Now, I filmed this literally an evening after actually feeding them, so they had fresh food the evening before filming this. And that pot I filled up with bee pollen granules, and they've cleared it almost entirely within 24 hours. So they absolutely love their bee pollen. So you can see here there's a whole host of different sizes and stuff. So the large ones are the females. The smaller one with wings, that is the male. So the males don't get quite as big. Here's another male here. So they're not quite as bright and shiny as the females either. So, and then the little orange one that you see there, that's a freshly molted one. So when they molt, so they actually turn orange, so for a bit until they harden up. And the interesting thing about these guys, so John Loach told me about this, and then I found this out as well, is that their exoskeletons don't tend to decompose. So they leave them there and they just stay there. They're actually quite hard. Exoskeletons are, where some cockroaches will eat their exoskeletons, or you might have ice pods in there that will eat them and stuff. These guys, nothing seems to make them go away. And so you end up with a big pile of exoskeletons, and they always seem to leave them in a pile, which is interesting. Actually, they are sort of fairly handleable. Well, they really grip on really well, actually. So they can sometimes be difficult to get off if you do handle them. And you have to be really careful that you don't just yank them off. So, and an interesting thing about these guys, that you can see here, the females will actually kind of carry their brood around a little bit. So these nymphs under here are a little bit old, but they'll still take shelter underneath adult females quite often. But certainly newborn nymphs will be carried around by the female. So they always seem to gather often, so you get a big group of them in one particular place, whether it be at the bottom of the cork or at the top of the cork or at the side, and then with just a few wandering around. But they are really active. I spray these guys kind of a couple of times a week, try and keep the substrate sort of fairly moistened and stuff, and then just feed various fruits, vegetables, and the bee pollen. Okay, so that was the update of my metallic emerald cockroaches. What do you guys think? They are one of my favourite cockroaches to keep. They are arguably one of the most beautiful species of cockroach out there, or at least I certainly think so. I can't help but just be in awe when I see them and stuff. They're so shiny. The camera really doesn't do them justice. You've got to see them in real life and in real light. They just sparkle. And so, as I remember when I first bred them, just how happy it was. It took me a while to figure it out, to get it dialed in. And even just to get actually adult males at the same time as adult females, I seem to struggle getting males initially. So I think I've got 3 or 4, sort of what they call starter colonies and stuff before I got an adult male at the same time as an adult female. And then from then on, bang, they've been breeding ever since. So, but absolutely fantastic. So, I say, yeah, if you like your cockroaches, and if you're going to get in a different one, I highly recommend these guys. I have started selling a few nowadays as well at the shows. So, so this year I've taken, you know, the odd sort of 1 or 2 pots of mixed nymphs, and so I've normally 5 in a pot. And so also John Loach of Loach's Roaches, he is fantastic for all things cockroach. And so that's who I got my original ones off. And so this certainly helped me along the way in being able to actually keep and breed the species. So the next show I hopefully will be at is the BTS, the British Tarantula Society show. So if you're coming along to that, it's on the 22nd of May here in the UK at the Warwick Event Centre. So as I say, hopefully I will be there, and if I am, I'll be with the toy and gift stall, Amazing Reptiles, and I will hopefully have a little bit of space for my own captive bred inverts where I'll be selling those. So there may be some of these guys available. I'll probably have millipedes there, various sick insects, and maybe Panda King isopods as well. And also do come along and say hi. If you just see me walking around the show, again, do come up and say hi to me as well. But guys, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, pop some comments down below, and if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you know next time I upload another video. But until next time guys, take care, stay safe, and keep rocking.